don't know if just everything. Good morning, folks. I am working on adjusting everything. Okay, I need to lower this. For some reason, it's not wanting me to do what I want it to do. Yeah. Oh, there it is. There we go. Oh. Technical difficulties. There we go. I think that's good. Hope it's... Oh, it's going to cut my head off. Oh my gosh. It's not doing like I want it to. All right. Sorry for all the camera shaking, and I'm just trying to adjust everything. And get the right angle. Ah! Oh my gosh. What is this? Okay. All right. Good morning, folks. It's going to cut my head off. I knew it. Why? Sorry, guys. There we go. I wanted to get at a good angle of the counter, but it's constantly... Okay, there we go. All right. Good morning, folks. Let me get my computer. Oh, goodness sake. Time flew by this morning. I had like over an hour to wait, and then before I know it, it's time to go live. And let me pull up. Let me pull up the image on here so I can read chat. There we go. Oh, image on here. Okay, sorry. Up. Turn that off. There we go. Do we have anybody in chat? I don't know. I don't know if anyone's in chat, but welcome. This is kind of my first live stream of FlyLady's Cruising Through the Holidays. I've been doing this here on YouTube for the last couple of years. To be perfectly honest, I have been a fan of FlyLady's for close to 15 years. And if you want to check out the description below right now, I have links to the video that I will be referencing for this series. This was her original video that she posted about Cruising Through the Holidays, that I could find anyway. She made this in 2008, and I did the Cruising Through the Holidays in 2012 for my family, following that original video series. And the link to the playlist that I have of all of those videos of that first year, that 2008 year, is in the description, as well as the Super Cruising Through the Holidays, and a link to the Christmas or the holiday control journal, which we will be getting into tomorrow. So we are here to do day one of Cruising Through the Holidays. Let me get my notebook. I wrote down some notes just to kind of keep me in track of what's going on. So the task for today is clean and fling. Now, if you watch her original video, which I linked that video down in the description, what she does is clean and fling is pretty much as it says. We're cleaning our homes, we're flinging things that don't belong, and so she does what is called a 27 fling boogie. It is a little game that she created for herself to just kind of trick her brain into getting things done around the house. I know you guys are probably much better housekeepers than I am. if you can't tell, I still suffer from it, even in my 50s. But we can still overcome those type of obstacles. And using FlyLady's system has helped me overcome many of those obstacles. Well, for today's Clean and Fling, what she encourages is you just take a simple Walmart bag, just like this. You go around your house, and in the video, she is like either in her living room or sitting room or reading nook, something like that. And she's just throwing away papers that have been piled up on her table. Well, I've got my bag here, and we're going to work here in the kitchen. I feel like my kitchen is the worst part of my house. It receives a lot of traffic through it. We do a lot of work and cleaning, or a lot of dishes. So we do a lot of cooking around here. So I'm going to take my bag, and I'm going to clip it right here onto my drawer so that I can have a quick way of throwing things away right in here, because the trash can is right behind the cabinet, and I don't want to keep going around the island throwing things away in the trash can, and I didn't want to have the trash can sitting over here to the side. So whenever we fill up our bag, I will then throw it away in the big trash can. But first task, let's clean off this island. Okay, so I've got my chat here. I'm looking at it. I know my bestie. Hi, Amanda. I hope you have a safe drive and getting the things done. I know you're listening in. I'm sorry I was a couple minutes late, but things got away from me. But I'm here now, and I will be referring back to the chat occasionally. And so what I need to do, oh, what did I do with that? Well, let's see if I can set a timer on here. I have a little egg timer, but it's like a bumblebee. But like I said, oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. My counter gets so cluttered with things that I can't find anything. So I'm going to set my little bumblebee timer. We're going to set it for 10 minutes. I will come back in 10, or no, let's set it for 5 minutes. Yeah, we'll set it for 5 minutes. You want to join me? And you can do some cleaning of your own. I'm going to set my little bumpy right there. You guys can keep an eye on it for me. And we're going to clean off this counter. I need to set my tablet here where I can read the chat. I'm going to set it over here to the side. And this little device, this is how I can tell where I am on the camera, so I can see myself on the video. That way my video isn't mirrored for you guys. Okay, to set those over there to the side, set this over here to the side. I will get to this counter later, but let's focus on the island first. Let me get my apron. Alrighty. And we can do a clean with me. Sorry about the mic. There we go. We can do a little bit of a clean with me. Oh boy. I'm going to try to keep talking to you guys, but we are in the process of just getting things ready for the holiday season. I need to get some hot water going in that. There is my wash. Well, no, here it is. Had to get a new washcloth. And so after about 5 minutes, I will come back to the chat and read comments and interact with you guys. Right now I got to get some hot water. All right, while that's heating up, let's see. Nope, no chat just yet. Okay, let's clean off this counter. You know what? I'm just going to take this with me since I'm over here. There we go. I'm going to pile up the dishes all together. Because I will do dishes. I'm not going to do the dishes on the live stream. I'm just getting some hot soapy water ready so that I can use it to clean off my counter. Okay, come on. Get on there. There we go. I hope you all are having a wonderful day today and that we can be productive today, whatever you've got. Oh, well, yeah, there went my little buzzer. See, I didn't get a whole lot done, but we did make a did in 5 minutes. So, and you know what? There's no chat going on, so that's okay. Whoop. Anyway, so I know this is really weird, I guess, for me, just because I don't know. I'm just going off the cuff. I never script anything that I'm going to say in my videos. I just get it done. And so we're just going to keep cleaning and doing what we need to do. I'll keep looking back over to the side. Now this, my kids are bad about this. They will keep the peanut butter and the Nutella spread out and don't put it away. So we're going to put this away. I guess you would call those two things from the 27 Fling boogie. I know what the next task is that I'm going to have to do is organize my pantry. So we got some plastic bags. I had, the other day, our local grocery store had a sale for hamburger or ground beef, $3.99 a pound, which is about $2 cheaper a pound than what I normally pay. But they came in 10-pound lots where it's like a big tube about that long and maybe twice as big around as my arm. 10 pounds. And so I separated them out and so I left my Ziploc bags laying out. So we're going to put those away. And if you're new to my channel, or if you're new to even FlyLady, like you've never heard of what FlyLady is, she creates these fun ways of getting your house organized, just even for like daily, every day, or like what we're doing here, getting ready for the holidays. And so, and I'm not being sponsored by her in any way. I'm not getting any kind of promotional kickbacks or anything for sharing her name. This is just, I've been a fan of hers for close to 15 years, like I said, and I just love her system, and she's a very kind lady. So, and this system has worked for me in the past. When I do it, it's getting up and just doing it. That's the main thing. And I did this series 2 years ago, which I was really pleased with. Last year's I wasn't quite so satisfied with what I put out last year with the cruise, but that's okay. You know what we're doing this year? I decided to do this live. One, it made me get my butt up off of the couch and actually hold myself accountable, because I'm sharing this with the whole world. here on YouTube. But I love sharing. But this year, I've been doing more live streams, and I love the engagement and the interaction with the chat with my friends. Oh, speaking of, hello there, bestie. How are you? Oh gosh, do not call me that. You know I get freaked out over that, especially today, because my face is very red. And it's because we had like very, very dry weather for the last 3 weeks. We were in a no burn ban. Like, you know, we were in a burn ban for a few days. And just this weekend, a big storm came through, and it was like a gully washer. All the rain we've been needing for the last several weeks came all at once. But with the dry temperature, we had it was very windy yesterday and this week. So it's messed up my face. No, yeah. Couch is over there. You. All right, Amanda. All right. Then you need to get up off your butt, like my friend. We're getting off our butts today. We're getting things done. I've been doing this for maybe about 10 minutes, I guess, so far. Well, it's 20 minutes now, so I got to be mindful of the time because I don't want to go more than an hour on here. But my goal for this video, for the live stream, is at least get this island done and maybe part of that counter. I don't know. We'll see. So let's set the timer again for another 5 minutes. I'm going to try to rid up some more stuff off of this counter. I got all these dirty dishes. Let's set them over here too. Yeah, I got tons of dishes. My daughter kind of slacked off this week with doing dishes, so I'm not blaming her. I know that's her responsibility, but you know, I'm mom. I need to be responsible too. And I also have my little thingy here. I'm kind of making sure that I'm staying in frame properly. So I got to come over on this side so I can reach this side of the counter. Oh, goodness. So we're just here. We're doing this and having fun while we're cleaning our house. And you know what? That's one thing I love about cruising through the holidays. You start in October for all of these preparations, and there is absolutely no rush to get everything done all at once. You do a little bit every day up until Thanksgiving and then on to Christmas. And all the while you're getting little bits of organization done, cleaning and decluttering of your house. You're planning the menus and even working on your budget. All of those things we will be doing during this series. So, then I will come back here in a few minutes and read the chat.
You have no new messages.
I don't care about no messages. What did you tell me about messages for? Oh, this stupid Siri timer. I didn't want the timer. My tablet, it's an Apple iPad, and Siri sometimes will do its own weird thing. I love my tablet, but you're weird, and I wish you'd. Can you shut up and go away? Thank you. Oh my gosh. This is real life, folks. That was not staged. That was not planned. Alrighty. There's more stuff to throw away. Oh, goodness sake. If you want to hear that crash just now, I was throwing that bag of chips that I had in my hand up in the basket because it's up higher where I can't reach it. But I made a basket, so it did get put away. Okay. Let's see. Mind your own business. Yeah. I don't know why that all of a sudden comes up like that, but and when it does, it freaks me out. It freaks me out because I never use it. I think I've used it a couple of times, but very little. Okay. I'm going to keep this soda bottle because I'm going to make some tea and put it in here so I can stick it in the refrigerator. I have a pitcher, but it can, okay. My little bumblebee dinged once, so we've had 5 minutes. Can you not decide whether you're going to buzz or not? You had to buzz twice? This is a hilarious live stream. Oh my gosh, I feel so freaked out today for some oddball reason. Things are just not working quite right. Oh my. All right, we got, let's see, got my mom's cookbook right here. I need to put it up in the bookshelf. I didn't turn you. What the flip? I didn't turn you on. How do I shut you off, you stupid alarm clock? Ugh. Oh my gosh. I hope everybody is laughing their heads off because this is like comic relief. There. Got that put in my... So there we go. It's more or less clean. I need to wipe it down now, but I got all the clutter, all things that were supposed to be put away. I've got them put away in the cabinets. All this is all trash, so I will put this in the trash can, which is right here. Boom. There we go. Now, this is my scale. And I think this is my husband's water bottle or my son's. I don't remember now which. It probably needs washed. So I'll set it over on the stove for now. Let's move this out of the way for just a moment. And let's wipe off our counter. I've got stuff down here on this side of the counter. Shame on me. I need to put away. Go. And my trash can's right here underneath you guys in the little cabinet. So I'm going to just brush everything off into the trash can. There we go. Alrighty. I got nice and soapy water here. Let's wash the countertop off. There we go. I hope you guys are doing well. Everything doing okay for you in your neck of the woods, Amanda? Oh my gosh, what is that? I'll talk to you in just a minute. Let me finish wiping this countertop off. There was something sticky right there. How did that fall out of there? I don't know. All right, there we go. Okay, got that all washed off. All right. Dry off the countertop. There we go. There, we got it done. Woo! We got the countertop cleaned. All righty then. Oh, sink doesn't want to shut off. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not an Apple girly, so I don't know much about cereal. Yeah, me neither. Yeah, Monday is Monday, yeah. But we're just making it our own for today. Flip is not what. Yeah, I know. I try to keep myself clean and not say things that I shouldn't. Well, I guess I could. I mean, no kid's gonna watch me clean my house. What teenager or kid is gonna want to watch a 50-year-old fat woman clean their kitchen? Zero. So I shouldn't even worry about my language. It is cold here too today. It got down to like 39 degrees last night. And when I got on here, it was still up to like 45 degrees right now. It's nice and sunny today, but it is chilly today. And this past week, we were enjoying like 80-degree weather this past week. And now tonight, or last night, it dipped down really cold. But that's because we had that storm front that came through on Saturday and Sunday. And so the temperature just plummeted. Oh, she watches things like me? Oh, bless her heart. I feel so sorry for her. She needs she ought to do more interesting things for teenagers than watch a crazy old woman clean. Oh, yeah, well, yeah. Good morning, Eva. How are you? Well, thanks. Thank you so much. Don't go quite so much as what Amanda said earlier, but I'm just trying to do something fun. We still have half an hour, so let's set. Where'd my little timer go? Okay. Now that my countertop here is clean, I'm going to leave my tablet right here so I can read chat. But Eva, don't let me distract you from your work, my friend. If you need to focus on your work, then you turn me off, and then you focus on your work, because that comes first. All right, we're going to set the timer again for another 5 minutes. I'm going to tackle this corner over here, because you can see the breadcrumbs underneath the toaster oven. Oh, there we go. So set the timer for 5 minutes. I will come back to chat and read what you guys have to say. Oh, I need a new bag. Alrighty. Okay. I'm going to clip it right here for now, so it's a little bit out of my way. All right, I've got some honey I need to put up on the pantry shelf in the other room. Alrighty. Throw that away. And what we're doing today, Eva, since you're a little bit late coming in, I'm cleaning my house. We're getting things ready for the holiday season. Now, we don't have to go as fast as I might appear to be going. Just take your time, because FlyLady system is all about doing a little bit every day in preparation for your holiday season. And that's what I am here to do today. Not perfect, but you know what? That's another thing FlyLady stresses. It's progress over perfection. And I hear that same message multiple times here in the budgeting community. We're not here about perfectly doing things. We're here to make progress of what we are accomplishing. Did you guys see that? My potato masher that was hanging up on the thing up there, I accidentally bumped it and it fell off. And I don't know if I can reach it. There, it's up there. Okay. It landed in the sink, so it's okay. Or on the edge of the sink, so it's okay, and it's not dirty. Alrighty. Okay, let's here do I look like I'm doing some kind of tango here? Get these breadcrumbs first off. Go. And we got some bread up here. Great. Put it on the counter on top of things instead of putting it in the basket. And yes, I am this short, guys. I have to have a step stool in order to reach some things. There we go. And I got a bunch of buckets. These are all clean. I'll just put them in this cabinet right here. There we go. I didn't want to put them down there initially, but I guess that's a better place for them. Alrighty. Right now, I'm mainly focused on the clutter. We got some coffee here. My coffee bin's over here. Let me put those over here. There we go. And this can be thrown away. It's too big for the bag, so I'll put it in the trash. Oh, let's clean. Let's do a cleaning up right there first. There we go. Now, today would be a good day for me to just do a deep clean of this little toaster oven. I do have a regular stove and oven, but this little toaster oven comes in handy for many, many things. One, I got rid of the pop-up toaster that we used to have because bread got stuck in it and it wouldn't pop up and it caught fire. I almost had a fire over there above my stove, or not my stove, my dryer. So ever since that happened, I did not want a toaster at all, but we need toast. So whenever they had this sale for this Emerald Lagasse toaster oven, it's got air fryer, it's got a rotisserie, you can bake, broil, it's got different settings for toast and bagel. You can slow cook in it, you can roast in it. I love it. And so I've done a lot of things with it. So I need to do a deep cleaning of that. Take it all apart and clean on the inside. Because we have we've got 5 people in our family, but we don't eat a lot of turkey. And one year I made a rotisserie chicken for Thanksgiving, and it turned out fine. Everybody loved it. I didn't have any leftovers. That's kind of the one thing I liked about, or one of the things I didn't like about turkey. It's so big, you had so many leftovers, and we never ate it that much. So, timer's almost over. And so, with the rotisserie chicken, I can just find a big chicken and cook it in the rotisserie, so it's cooking over there, and then all of my stove is free to cook everything else. so I don't have to wait for the turkey to get done to put the casseroles in. I can go ahead and cook them all at the same time. So there we go. There the alarm went off. Okay. Oh, TTD showed up. Hi there, my friend. Oh my gosh, let me go back to the chat where I last saw it read. Yeah, hello there, Jen. Funny seeing me here. Well, I'm here. Whether you whether watch at your own risk, my friend. You know, just watch at your own risk is all I could say. Oh, Amanda, you started something. Oh, well, welcome. I've been a fan of FlyLadies for close to 15 years, and I've been doing the cruising through the holidays here on my channel for the last 2 years. I actually started my channel like, oh golly, 12 years ago, and I only recorded a few videos then, and then focused on work because I didn't have the confidence in myself to keep my channel going. But whenever changes happened at work and I didn't have a job, my husband encouraged me to relaunch my channel, and I've been active here for the last 3.5 years. So welcome. And FlyLady is one of those major things that that really motivated me and inspired me to start this channel to begin with. I love her. Hi there. Let's see. How are you doing, TTD? Oh, we missed you too. But you've got your hands so full with your own responsibilities and a growing girl and a recent move. I mean, my gosh. You've got so much on your plate, my friend. It's a wonder you're still around. And I would understand if you couldn't make it on here. You need to bring yours downstairs from the floor. What is that you mean, Amanda? I must have missed something. Well, that's okay, Chrissy. You're here now. I'm just not. I've been cleaning for the last 5 minutes, so I'm trying to catch up on chat. Yeah. Well, if you guys want to look at the video that has inspired me to do today's video, I'm going back to FlyLady's OG Cruising Through the Holidays series that she made in 2008. I left the link to that video down in the description below. There's also a link to the playlist of that series of videos, plus the super cruising videos. And there's also a link to the holiday control journal that she has free on her website. You can get it, it prints out as a PDF. And we will be doing, I added that in the description today because we will be working on Plan and Play tomorrow. So we will be setting up our holiday control journals tomorrow. Oh, Chrissy, you're so sweet. Oh, your step ladder. Yeah, I need to get a new step ladder. This one of the braces is broke. But if to get the step ladder that I want, I think they cost about 70 or 80 bucks. So I'm going to have to save up for that. This will do for right now, but sometimes it gets a little wobbly and I don't like that. Oh, I've got some coffee in the refrigerator. I need to probably heat up a cup of it. I like making my coffee ahead of time and then putting it in the refrigerator so either I can have a iced coffee with it later or I can just heat it up in the microwave and have a warm coffee. And that way it saves me money. So I don't have to go to the store and buy the cold brew that's already made. I have my own cold brew in my fridge. Do we have a schedule? Yes. The schedule is Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern. And on Mondays, we do clean and fling. Tuesdays is plan and play. Wednesday is anti-procrastination day. That's the day we tackle those little items and little things that we always like to put off to the end. For as an example, like your Christmas cards. She talks about doing those Christmas cards and start getting the envelopes written out and the addresses and getting those things organized early on. So then you don't have to rush to get them done later on. We're tackling it early. That's one of those things. And then Thursday is errand day. Friday is one of our favorites, budget, don't begrudge it. So we're going to be working on what budget we want to set up for ourselves for the holiday season. How much should we have to spend? What do we want to spend for Christmas gifts and food? And a lot of it is planning ahead and working out the numbers. This one is like I'm going back with, okay, Chrissy asked, is this like the year before or last year? Well, the steps that I'm following is identical to the one I did 2 years ago. And that is with following FlyLady's original series of videos she made in 2008. So every day I'm going back and rewatching those videos to remind myself what was the task for the day, and then sharing that with you guys while you guys watch me do it. Today was clean and fling, and in her original video, she was in the either a sitting room or her living room, and she had a bag. What did I do with my bag? I had it just, oh, no. She just had a little Walmart bag. And I don't know where I set my Walmart bag, but she had a little Walmart bag. She was going around, picking things up, throwing them away. She does what they call a 27 fling boogie, which is you pick up 27 things to put away, 27 things to throw away. And it's just mainly to declutter and clean, and then you've got your little bag. You can take that little bag all around your house and do it. Today I decided I wanted to focus mostly in my kitchen because it's the worst room in the house, or at least right now it's the worst room. So we got a little bit of cleaning done. I got the island cleaned off. I got this part of the counter clean. And if you want to watch her videos, links to her OG videos is down in the description below. There's a playlist I made that has all of them together for the cruising through the holidays and the super cruising through the holidays. And there's also a link to the PDF file of the holiday control journal, which is what we're going to work on tomorrow. I added it there today so that you guys, if you want to get your own copy of it, you can download it and print it off, and then you'll be ready for tomorrow. Yeah, it is fun. That's why I love this time of the year. Autumn has always been my favorite season anyway. Not because it's my birthday season, but I love the holidays this time of the year. I love the way nature looks and the changing of the colors every fall. That I just love that. Even though blue is my favorite color, I'm wearing burgundy to kind of represent the fall colors today because I absolutely love it. And this is also the time when I start thinking about Christmas and planning those things out. And FlyLady's cruising through the holidays is just the perfect element for me at this time of the year. I feel like I come alive at this time of the year. The rest of the year, my moods and whatever fluctuate, this time of the year, my mood is always up. And a part of it is due to FlyLady and just my love of fall and autumn. Well, I can't help you with that. I hope you're able to figure that out, Amanda. I don't know what to tell you about that. Great. Well, I need to do a lot of dusting in my living room too. In fact, I probably ought to go to Walmart this week and get a new duster because I mine's terrible. Yeah. Well, they're there where for whoever wants to see them. I You will tag me with a photo or a short. Okay. Oh yes, today is Kim's birthday. Oh my God, I don't know. Well, Kim, if you're watching this later, happy birthday, my friend. In fact, you're probably celebrating right now. That's probably where she is. She's not bothering with me. She's focusing on her day. Today is her day. So she doesn't need to be here. I would love for her to share it with us, but today is her day. So, oh, yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, if you guys want to follow along with me on this series and clean a portion of your house and want to take a photo of it and tag me on Instagram, go right ahead. We want to encourage one another to do this because and like I said earlier in the video or in this live stream, for those of you later that are watching us later, I'm going to repeat this. I am not affiliated with FlyLady at all. I am not getting any sponsorship from her or any kind of promotional thing for her. I simply have fell in love with her system so many years ago, and it changed my life, especially with allowing me to give my mom one of the greatest gifts, one of the final greatest gifts I could give her in her life. And so it's why I love this time of the year. It kind of conjures up those wonderful memories and feelings of how I was able to accomplish cleaning my home from chaos to comfort and make a wonderful, comforting environment for my mom and my loved ones, my family. So that's why I do this. So if you want to share a completed task and tag me on Instagram, go right ahead. I guess I could add a link to my Instagram down in the description, but my Instagram link is also on my channel's description, so it's there. So let's see, we still have 10 minutes left until the top of the hour. So let's set another 5 minutes on the timer. I want to tackle a little bit more of this. Let me move my jars out of the way so I can wash back there and put them away. Well, these go here. I'm just going to set them over to the side so then I can clean back behind them. All right, I may have to put some of these over here temporarily. This jar with the matcha, this was my grandma's original jar. And it still has her original seal, the little orange rubber seal. It's so dried out now, there's no way I could reseal it like a normal mason jar. But that used to belong to my grandma. Okay. My house might not be the prettiest or the most photogenic, but it gets us by. we make do with what we got. It's just going to take a lot more time and money to finish this kitchen. We got a good start of it last year on the wall, but anyway. So there we go. We got that done. I need to rearrange these better. But, oh well. There we go. We got another 2 feet done. There. Oh, there's the trash can. There's my trash bag, I should say. There we go. We got a little bit more done. What fell? Bing. Oh, that goes in here. Here's my pitcher, and it was upside down. It is clean. I just need to find a spot for it. There we go. Put it up there for now. Alrighty. Okay. See that? That still says 2 more minutes. So let's put these buckets, or we put the other buckets. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. We got those done. That goes with the pitcher. That's a cup that needs to be clean. Alrighty. This I'm going to have to clean when I do my dishes. That's an old recipe I printed off, but only half of it's there. So, all right. Well, I'm going to continue doing this kind of thing throughout the rest of this morning. Do a little bit, kind of take a break for 5 minutes, then go back and do some more. And that's basically FlyLady's system. You keep doing a little bit, take a break, do a little bit more, take a break, and slowly you see the progress that you're making and not feel rushed. That's the important thing. We don't want to feel rushed through the holidays. And that's why I love this starting in October, because you can do a little bit every day, and then you're not waiting to the last minute to get things done. A lot of the preparation and hard work has already been done. And so on the day of, you can enjoy yourself a lot more. And let's see what else we got here. Thanks, Amanda and Chrissy. Yes, I love my jars. I love these blue jars. I kind of collect them. I was really really pleased to find these jars that have the original zinc caps. I only use them for like dried foods, like this one. This one has my rice in it. I keep rice in this one. And I looked on the bottom of the jar, and the emblems on the bottom of the jar. I did some research on what some of these emblems mean. I discovered that this individual jar was manufactured in a glassworks factory in, I want to say, Granite City. Yeah, it was in Granite City, Illinois, which is not far from where my dad grew up. And the date on the emblem indicates that this was made in 1953. So that's how old this individual jar is. I love this jar because, one, it is always going to be a connection to my grandma and grandpa and my dad, who lived around East St. Louis, Collinsville area. and Granite City is not far from there. And my dad used to talk about the glassworks. He didn't work there, but I think he knew people that worked there. And then this is also this was manufactured when my dad was a kid. So yeah, that's what I love about this one. Now these other jars, I have no idea when they were actually manufactured or where, but I just love blue glass. The blue ball mason jars. I love those. So I got a few like those that have the original zinc caps on them. So yep, kicking butt one section at a time. Yep. That's one thing that I think Sean at Midlife Stockman, whenever he does his yards, he breaks it down into sections at a time. He works on one section and completes it before he moves on to the next section. Because I was one of those that would always drift around from this place, and then I'd start working on over here, and then what I was working on over here wasn't complete yet, and so then I would still get so frustrated because I couldn't get things done. I wasn't seeing any progress. But focusing on, like I did today, we focused on the island first, and then I started focusing on sections of my countertop. And so up to this point in my island, that's what we got done in less than an hour. Because I didn't work the entire time. I spent a lot of my time chit-chatting with you guys. So I would probably say I worked maybe a total of 20 minutes on this whole thing. And look what we were able to accomplish. That is so cool. Yeah. Well, guys, it is getting close to 10 o'clock. I wasn't planning on being, I was only planning on this being an hour long. We've gone 57 minutes so far. I want to thank all you guys for stopping by. Let me write down who all was here. I've got it open over there. I'm going to go back. I've got the chat open over on my computer in the other room on my desk. So I will go back and reread through the chat and write down everybody who hopped on the live and said hi. I will add links to you guys' channels down in the description too. Like I always do for Accountable Mondays, I want to share this and encourage everybody. And I'm much better promoter of other people's channels than my own. So that's why I like adding the links to your guys' channels in my descriptions, because I want to see you sharing this wonderful thing. So thank you guys. We will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. We will be doing our plan and play. So if you want to join me, go check out the description down below, and there is a link to FlyLady's Holiday Control Journal that you can print off as a PDF, and we will get that set up tomorrow. Hey, that's okay. Little bit at a time. There's no rush. We're working at our own pace. That's one thing I learned about FlyLady. Work at your own pace, and don't forget, reward yourself for the work you do. Even if it's a little bit of work, acknowledge the work that you do. That's been one of those things that's been difficult for me, to give myself credit for even the little things, because once we start giving ourselves credit for those little things turn into big things. And with our self-confidence building, it makes those bigger things become bigger things, and those accomplishments become more, and it continuously grows and improves. And I just want to encourage everyone to do that for themselves. I understand what it's like to be hard on yourself, and then you find yourself in a really bad place mentally and emotionally, and then the chaos and clutter just continues to pile up around you because you don't see any end to it. Focusing on little sections at a time, like FlyLady suggests, at small increments of time. Like we set our timer for 5-10 minutes, and then give yourself a rest, 5 and 10 minutes more. You slowly will see the progress and acknowledge that progress. Oh, and always never forget to be kind to yourself. That's fine. I don't expect anybody to show up on my lives, but when you do, I so love it. And you guys, you guys have made turned me into a live streaming fool because I found so much joy in connecting with you guys. And it doesn't matter who you are. I enjoy connecting with the chat and encouraging everyone. And so, as much love as you give to me, I want to give that much, even in the tiniest amount, back to you. Because I just feel like we need to keep giving one another love back and forth. And it's the gift. It's the gift that keeps on giving, and I want to keep giving that. All right, guys. I want to thank you guys for hopping by and sharing this day with me. We will see you guys later. All right. We'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. We're going to be, and bring your holiday control journals. We're going to be setting those up tomorrow. Bye, friends.